Brilliance Audio presents Wildflower Hope by Greene. Performed by Amanda Dolan. Kara? My name echoed along the hallway. I responded. I'm in the kitchen. Nicole Albers strode into the room. She was an ageless sort of woman. Slim, blonde, and always professional. She was about 10 years older than me, somewhere in her early 40s, but I suspected she'd looked much the same a decade ago and would into the next decade, too. She was carrying a large business tote and a handful of postmarked envelopes and ad circulars. She set her tote in a chair and waved the mail in my direction before placing it on the kitchen table. I grabbed these from your mailbox. Looks like they've been there for a couple of days. I didn't feel like walking down there yesterday. Then drive to it. It's not a good idea to leave the box unchecked. Someone could mess with the contents, and you'd never know anything was taken. I answered her concern with a dismissive look as I moved the stack to the counter. It's always junk mail, so I'm not likely to lose much worth keeping. She asked, "How are you doing?" I'm fine. Not. How's the project plan coming along? Project plan? I know all about project plans. Did you forget I was a project manager in my previous life? Nicole called my bluff. So you've set one up? Not exactly. I shrugged. It's early days. I'm still working from a handwritten list and a box of notes and samples. Something about Nicole looked different. It took me a second, longer look, to identify what. You're wearing shorts, I said. She glanced down and brushed her hand against her shorts and thighs. Is it a problem? No, you look great. It's just that you're always dressed for work. Ever ready to do serious business. I am ever ready, but today I'm taking the day off. I didn't schedule a single appointment. She looked around the room. Where's that box and list? I want to see where you're at with it. I took a bottle of chilled fruit water from the fridge. Thirsty? Sure, thanks. I poured her a glass of water. As she drank, I lifted the box of samples, the idea box, from where I'd left it in the corner. I set it on the table in front of Nicole. She irritated me. Her manner was abrupt, abrasive, and she'd been very close to my father, a relationship from which I'd been excluded by being kept in the dark about it, but not by Nicole. It was wrong for me to hold that against her, especially when she was using her skill, her connections as a lifelong resident of Louisa County and a longtime real estate agent, and her personal time to help me turn Wildflower House into a creative retreat. Nicole took one look inside the box and shook her head. After a feeble show of sifting through the assorted papers, she stepped back. You and I need to sit down together to make firm plans and set dates. Kara, you need a business plan. I can set you up with a top-notch accountant. He'll help you run the numbers and all that. I know what I need. I was about to warn her that, while I appreciated her coordinating the legal end of this project, I would drive the decision-making when she said, Can't do it today, though. Oh? Nicole tucked a stray hair behind her ear. Maddie Lynn needs a little extra attention, so she and I are playing hooky. Maddie Lynn was Nicole's niece. She was almost 5. Maddie's mom had died before I'd met any of the Albers family. Legally, Nicole was Maddie Lynn's guardian, but Mel, Maddie's grandmother, shouldered most of the child-raising responsibilities. All the more since Seth, Maddie's uncle, had left a month ago. Seth had played a major, almost parental role in her life for the last year or so, a significant impact in terms of Maddie's young age. It was hardly surprising that his move cross-country had unsettled her. That makes 2 of us,